I homeschool my daughter full time, and I want to kind of break the stigma. Homeschool's boring. Kids are socially awkward when they're homeschooling. They're not around other kids. Today we are at a field trip. It's going to be really fun. There's a bunch of other kids. Zoe's cousins are going to be here. We go through a public charter school, so this was paid for by our fund. Today's field trip was at a hamburger farm where they taught the kids about crops, animals, and then we ate hamburgers. But first was some free play, and then the kids did some marble mining, and it was just such a beautiful day outside. Even the field trips with homeschooling are so much more laid back than going on a public school field trip. I remember those days. It just felt so structured and like you couldn't have any fun for yourself. So the kids just got to really explore the grounds and have some fun, get some energy out before our tour started. Side note, I just love that Zoe still holds my hand even though she's a big 6-year-old. And then they served us lunch, and this was included in the field trip, so we didn't have to pay for this or anything. It's all covered by our funds. The parents got doubles, which was awesome. We all got sugar cookies, chips, and a choice of water or milk. And then it was time for our tour, so we stood in line, waited for the train, and once again, there was no extra fee to ride this. It was just our form of transportation to get to the tour. Once we got there, the tour guide started teaching the kids how bees pollinate flowers, and also we got to see real beehives, which was so cool. The kids were like searching for the queen bee. And then the tour guide started teaching about different elements of a burger. First up was the bun, so they each got a little bit of wheat to mill for themselves. Side note, watching homeschool kids try to form a line has to be the funniest thing I've ever seen. They were all standing there like, what do you mean a line? And then we saw cucumbers, and he talked about how we pickle these, and he picked 2 participants to give a shovel to and dig for the onion. He taught them about the different types of lettuce, and then we got to see some cows. Pretty self-explanatory why they were part of the hamburger farm. Main character energy. Then the kids got a hands-on experience to quote-unquote milk a cow. We saw some chickens, and he said that they were like actively laying eggs at that very moment, so that was pretty cool. And look at how effortless this potato slicer sliced those potatoes into like french fry shape. I need one of those like immediately. We got back onto the train, and I kid you not, I hit my head on the way in, and that was actually so painful and a little embarrassing. Taking her on field trips like this is so worth it because she seriously has the time of her life and always says it's the best day ever. And they begged to go on the carousel, so we bought them tickets, and look at how much fun she's having. I mean, it's just so worth it. First grade is definitely the best, and this field trip was so much fun. Thanks for coming.